right, welcome back to the Public Pool Podcast. I'm Jack O'Shea, and this is Michaela Pascal O'Shea.
Thank you.
Her social security number is... Okay, so I'm going to start off. I have a quick question for you.
Okay, hit me.
Say, I don't know. I'm just going to make up a scenario.
Okay.
Say we, I'm at like a Coldplay concert, okay? Just imagine I'm at a Coldplay concert. I got this beautiful...
Divorced. Why are you at a Coldplay concert?
Hey, Coldplay's first few albums, and I know I sound snobby, and we can get into something just like this, but ever since the Viva La Vida, the first few albums were like some of the best music ever.
Yeah.
and it was basically the entire Wedding Crashers soundtrack. Nobody realizes that. And then they came out with something just like this with the Chainsmokers. And I was like, okay, so you guys fucking suck now. So you guys have zero edge. You're writing like...
Did Coldplay ever have edge?
Dude, Fix You, Warning Sign. I'm listening to some B-sides too. Sparks. Like some of their early songs, it was like this guy, you can tell that Chris Martin had braces in college. Like you can tell, like he had trouble. He had trouble. It wasn't easy. They have a song called Trouble. I mean, they're good.
They're good.
They're really good.
Sorry, go on with your scenario.
Anyway, so I'm at a Coldplay concert.
Okay.
And I'm in with some, like my office, we're doing a whole thing, box seats.
Box seats.
And we're at a stadium, so there's a Jumbotron, and there's, zooming cameras around or whatever. And then there's a video, they catch me with one of my coworkers, the head of HR.
Yes, of course, head of HR.
And we're sort of like, I just got my hands around her.
Like almost like if you're in a couple in an amusement park line, like where you're kind of just like behind her. A little bit prom style.
Very prom style is a perfect way to put it.
Yeah.
Amusement park's actually even better way to put it, but that's less about the romance and it's more about there's a lot of people around us, a lot of kids, ethnic children. There's a lot of ethnic children. Why are they always ethnic?
I love when you just hit me with a phrase like that every now and then just to get a reaction out of me.
It's true though. It's true. There's always the family next to you is always wearing they always have like 9 kids and they're from some other place.
Probably because they're at an amusement park.
Apparently,
they're traveling to an amusement park. I
mean, no, but like nobody travels to Six Flags. Six Flags is the local theme park.
Yeah.
That's why they're not doing great.
Yeah.
Nobody vacations to go see Bugs Bunny. Take a picture with Bugs Bunny. Anyway, it's the perfect way to put it because basically you're always surrounded by people in this line. People are jam packed. So it's like, okay, we'll consolidate space.
You just sounded like a boomer parent being like, where's your little Asian friend? It's like, why'd you have to say Asian?
I still do that. All right, we are cooking with gas today. So I'm at this concert. So anyway, the reason why we're bringing this up is because this is a huge scandal.
Huge scandal.
Astronomer CEO, God knows what they do.
I tried to look it up and it was like data processing, streamlining, cloud storage,
but
buzzword. I think it's just called astronomer.
Oh, it's called, the company's called Astronomer.
The company's called Astronomer.
I thought they were astronomers.
If this was a scandal about astronomers, that would be even better.
I was like,
that would make so much more sense why they'd be at a Coldplay concert.
Oh yeah, because I feel like Coldplay has a lot of star references.
Probably.
Like I feel like they're constantly like, we're in space.
They just feel whimsy,
Yeah. But this happened where the CEO is clearly having an affair with the head of HR. Classic. And they're at this concert thinking we're totally safe. They're next to another executive. It's clearly a company function, and clearly the higher ups all know this is an affair that's happening.
This is happening.
They're all cool with it. Whatever. This is the fast business astronomy world. You just blew my mind that that's the name of the company.
Yeah.
That makes so much more sense. I was like, what?
Why do we care about a bunch of astronomers?
Astronomers are just fucking? Like they all look like they're in shape.
Yeah.
Not that astronomers aren't, but like they look like they're fit.
Yeah. It's just one of those like companies where it's like, we've got seed money and we've got buzzwords and we process data and nobody really knows what we do.
They do back end stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of those companies. 'Cause I was trying to figure that out this morning. I was like, what is this?
What possibly could this be?
But man, that was such a classic video because at first it just went viral because of their reactions, not because anyone was like, that's who
If
they
they
are.
hadn't reacted that way, it wouldn't have
would
gone
not
viral.
have been viral. But it was like so clearly you guys are hiding something.
Yeah. It's kind of similar to whenever they have like the kiss cam.
Yeah.
And man, just don't be awkward about it.
Yeah, just don't be weird about it. I will say, like, not to burst everyone's bubble, it is really funny how everyone just like believes every kiss cam where it's like they have a plant for every game.
Oh, yeah.
Like there is like this person's, he's actually going to kiss the guy next to him. Or like, that's not now his angry wife is coming back with 2 hot dogs. It's like, guys, those are fake. Like they're planted for the stadium. It's for fun.
We're all having fun. But the ones where they do like, where the girl's like, and they keep on cutting back to him.
Yeah.
I think it's funny. As we were talking about this though, I was like, this could happen to us. We were coworkers. We were dating secretly.
But
we went to the Dodgers game.
But we weren't married.
We weren't married. No, it's not nearly as harsh. But like
we were dating.
But like if they cut to us.
Yeah.
Not that we were ever like stand up spooning watching the Dodgers game. I was way too focused.
Yeah.
It's the playoffs, baby.
You took me on a date and I was like, I don't think this guy's held my hand once. You locked in on the baseball game.
Did we win?
We did win.
We won. Best night ever.
And that was our first date.
But we've been on dates before.
Oh yeah, I guess. Yeah, we went like one.
But that was our best date.
Yeah.
That was our best date. When we went back 2 days later.
Yeah, we did.
And we won the series. It was great.
Maybe I should be at every Nationals game.
I legitimately started thinking that. You want it? I went to 3 playoff games that year. The 2 you were out, we won. The 1 you weren't, we lost.
Yep.
I'm not saying anything.
I'm not saying correlation or causation, but
I think it's pretty closely tied.
But yeah, no, so the video just was like Jumbotron. These people freaked out.
Yeah.
It went viral. And immediately people were like sleuthing, found out who they were, found out they both were married. And that's why they acted like that. And it just was like classic.
God, the other executive, and I know that because people sleuthed and figure out who she is. She's who makes the video because she's
reaction.
also in the frame. She is dying.
Yeah.
And you can tell. So it's like, she knows about this affair. She's like, you can tell she's like, she's not going to say anything.
Yeah. Her being the chief of HR is hilarious though. Not the lady reacting, but the lady who's being spooned by the CEO.
I'm sorry.
It's like, who do you go to? It's like, who? They call the police. I am the police. Like
the HR is so funny because it's like how they say like nurses always get like the bitch girl from high school. HR, I've yet to have an HR person who isn't filled with drama. Who isn't just the drama.
I knew so much drama post our last job, like about like office and like lawsuit stuff and like all this like honestly true HR information because HR was a gossip. It all came from the HR lady. Like I was like, I knew everything she knew. Like that was crazy. And I remember at a certain point being like, it's kind of fact. Like
you're like, I shouldn't know this.
I shouldn't know this.
I shouldn't get this leak.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. It's just really funny. I can't wait. Did this company ever think they would have this type of scandal?
Probably not. I wonder how many people are at this company. You know,
I bet it's 45,000. I bet it's the type of thing. If they're that big of a deal, I bet you they were doing shady shit already, and they're prepping for that PR disaster.
Yeah,
they didn't think this.
They didn't think this would be it. But man, that was crazy. Yeah, I love a good corporate scandal like that.
How responsible? Obviously not. How responsible do you hold the other executive who clearly knows about the affair and is dying? Like
not highly,
not at all.
Because it was the CEO. You know,
what's she gonna say?
What is she gonna do? Is she gonna scold the CEO? Like you can't really say much when literally the people in this entanglement is the CEO and the head of HR.
The only reason why and it's just from a little bit of sleuthing, what I basically gathered was the CEO founded the company. Yeah. And the other girl had been there basically kind of since day one. Okay. Which means that she's like equal power. And also she knows the guy's family. Yeah. Like she's involved. Like if you're the startup. Yeah. At the beginning where there's so few people, you're fucking in the family. Yeah. You are family. You are family. Yeah. I'm sure his wife was worried about that bitch.
I know.
I know. Right? You'd be worried about that bitch.
I bet that he called her a work wife or some shit like that.
Oh, you can just tell by the reaction she is.
Yeah. I don't know if the HR lady was married. I know he was married, but I don't know. She probably was. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But yeah, shame. That's the best thing that could happen. Public shame.
Public shame.
That's how you.
Is that the biggest nightmare ever?
Ever. Crazy.
Like for people cheating, is that the biggest nightmare you could possibly have? Yeah. First they showed us on the Jumbotron.
I know.
And then it went
just
viral.
Sounds like so much work.
Exhausting. We made a sketch about it.
Yeah, you're right. Or it's just like the secrecy would kill me.
I can barely keep up with texting you.
I know, but just I'm such a like. Yeah. I have to tell you everything. Like anytime that there's like I'm like I immediately have to turn around and be like, this is what happened.
The secrecy can be kind of fun though. Like when we were dating in secret, that was kind of fun a little bit, but like. Yeah, you're right. It was over pretty quick.
I didn't like it. It was over so quick. And the second we were like, okay, now people know. I was like,
once you're done with, once one person knows.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
I know.
What are we doing here?
Yeah. And when we were secretly dating, it wasn't even secretly dating. It was, we were.
Not publicly dating.
We were seeing each other for a week. We were like, hey, are we going to try dating? Like,
yeah.
It's like, let's figure out if we like each other, before we go around telling people. Like it wasn't even,
test these waters and whatnot.
But yes, that was cuckoo crazy.
I got one other basically thing this week is
sure.
I got like some kind of neighborhood gossip.
Neighborhood gossip?
In a way, not even really neighborhood.
Did you keep neighborhood gossip from me?
Not even gossip, more just tell me if this counts as gossip. Okay. So yesterday, I'm out filling up our water jugs and getting my baby sweet treats, getting you cookies from Crave Cookies, delicious. And you text me, holy shit, the house is 81 degrees.
Oh my God.
It's the middle of July in Vegas.
It's about 110 degrees outside.
There's a reason why people don't live here naturally. This is like for real. Like that's why it's so funny whenever you think of Native Americans, they're always like in the desert. They were not. That's insane. They're not stupid. Like why would you live in Vegas? We just made the reservations in the desert as an extra fuck you. So, this is a nightmare. I don't know when the thing broke, our central air stopped working, but the fact that it got to 81 that quickly shows you it's 115 degrees outside.
Yeah.
So I come home, I troubleshoot everything. Yep. It's some issue with the cooling thing. I need this to be fixed now.
Yes.
Already, I was already feeling heat.
I like kind of fell asleep. It was one of those things where I kind of like, it's like, I'm just going to lay down and close my eyes for a second.
I told you to move different rooms. I was like, this AC is better. I basically told you, get up, move. I was like, you're going to die. Go. Yeah. And then take our dogs. So I look up our, like, we live in a residential like neighborhood thing. Mm-hmm. So I look up the phone numbers. You can either put in a work order or you can call the property manager. Those are like kind of the two options. So I call the property manager. Woman answers. Her name either started with an M or a C. Okay. I tell her what's going on. She gives me a ton of sass. I don't know if you could tell from hearing the phone call.
No, I actually couldn't even hear because I was asleep.
She gives me some sass where she's like, have you filled out a work order? And I said, no. The second I heard that, I gave her a sass. I said, no, I haven't. Should I do that? And she said, yeah, you should. And I go, okay. Well, I just gave it right back to her. I can't deal with that shit.
Yeah.
The reason why I called her, I saw the work order thing is because I wanted to know, can this be done right fucking now?
Yeah.
Because this can't be like hey, in 2 weeks we get it fixed.
Yeah.
We'll have to stay in a hotel or some shit.
Yes.
So she connects me with the work order people. They put it in. They connect me with AC Rangers. Long story short, I get back on the phone. I call up AC Rangers. They get somebody there last night. It was perfect. It was fantastic. The person I was talking to at AC Rangers is in Scottsdale. Her name starts with an M or a C. I know one started with an M, one started with a C. I want to say one was Miranda and the other one was Cheryl.
Okay.
So maybe an S. I'm spelling Cheryl with a C here. Anyway, today we're at the gym.
Okay.
I'm on the treadmill. We got two guys working, trying to fix some electrical stuff with the lights. After you left the gym and I'm on the treadmill, the property manager comes out and she starts talking to these two, I don't even know if they're just like
the contractors, electricians
or just contractors or whatever, like in the most condescending way I've ever heard anybody talk to anyone. Meanwhile, these guys are working.
They're working.
I will say they weren't working very quickly, but I don't think they were working slow. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, apparently it wasn't good enough. And the amount of time she said, do you understand what I'm saying? And by the way, they're English speakers. It was the most like.
That's crazy.
I was like, who is this cunt?
You're like, bitch, I'm going to call you a cunt.
No, like, I was like, this is, because at first I was like, maybe it was a different, nope, this is her. Yeah, it was the most like, I've never felt more awkward just listening. I had my headphones in, thank God. But
I hate people like that.
Yeah, she's like, because I'm going to be leaving in 10 minutes. So if you need to get in there, you need to tell me now. Okay.
Okay.
And they're like, yeah, okay. And she's like, and I'm sorry, but like, this can't be an hour-long job. It was.
Then you fix it.
I know.
That's crazy.
Anyway, I was going to tell you that earlier, but I was like, I'll save it for the podcast.
Yeah.
We got some neighborhood gossip.
That's some neighborhood gossip.
God, what if she listens to the podcast? I'll say it to her fucking face.
Yeah. I hope she knows that. We've caught an attitude. We know what the vibes
Miranda
are.
or Cheryl.
Or Cheryl.
I'll tell you to your fucking face.
Whoever you are.
Yeah.
Interesting. I don't like that.
Yeah. Or you'll tell it to her face. I shouldn't be talking. She's a smaller woman. I shouldn't be talking them down.
Yeah. I should talk to her.
Now we do big reality TV.
Yeah. So I don't think we've got like a sports goss this week. I think we're just kind of.
This is literally.
We're going to take a little break from that just because it's
one
about
week.
Yeah, it's about to ramp up anyways. So
my one sports gossip, and I'll do the voice for this. I'll explain why we don't have sports gossip this week.
In the skinny dip, we're going to mention two athletes. So
no,
if that soothes everyone's minds.
Basically, just really quick, this is why we don't have one. This is literally the dead week of sports. It's like it's almost like a yearly thing.
Yeah.
So it's the week that there is the ESPYs and the Major League Baseball All-Star Game.
Okay.
So football season hasn't started. Basketball season just ended. NHL just ended. It's literally the exact middle of the baseball season where they take a week-long break and the All-Star game is played. And that's why they have the ESPYs this week because no sports is happening. Like no one is... There are no games today. There are WNBA games and they're a sport too. But that is it. Like there's literally WNBA games. So, I don't even think the Little League World Series has started.
Do you think that ESPN and SportsCenter, do you think that if you just turn on the channel right now, they're just going to say, is LeBron?
No, exactly. So it is LeBron. It is Aaron Rodgers. It is probably Tom Brady somewhere. That is all anybody's talking about.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Well, yeah.
And TJ Watt signed a new contract. Like that's it.
It's free period this week, guys.
It's literally free. It's literally the off week.
Yeah. Let's just do the skinny dip. I guess we'll start with that, and then we're going to talk. Then we're going to talk ending of Love Island.
Perfect.
And Big Brother. And I'm not going to do Bachelor in Paradise because, to be honest, guys,
is it just not good?
I've just really, really tried last week because I saw a bunch of you guys be like, no, I watched Bachelor in Paradise. And I was like, do ya? I don't really believe you.
We're not going to do it because if you don't like it, it'll show.
My heart's not my heart's just not in it.
You're not here for love or whatever they say.
You're not here for the right reasons.
I'm going to say it right now. Bachelor is dead.
It's dead.
It's over.
R.I.P. Oh my God.
It's Jover.
I just saw a video of Chris Harrison of the golf course.
It's been dead since he
And
left.
I was like, oh my God, I feel like I haven't seen Chris Harrison in forever.
Yeah, he's doing good.
He's chilling.
He had like a $40 million buyout.
Yeah, he's fine. You ready for the skinny dip?
Let's dive in.
All right, we'll just start with Brody Jenner got married to Tia Blanco this past weekend. And the big thing the big story that came out of it was that his sisters, Kendall and Kylie, were not in attendance.
Where does Kendall even, when is Kendall in attendance for anything?
And do you know what the funny part was
what?
Like kind of looking at their social medias. They were on like boats in Europe. They could have been there.
Kendall couldn't have missed it.
But I don't know the family dynamics on the Jenner side anymore. That's kind of the tough part.
There are like 97 children.
At a certain point, you're like, are you my sibling? Like, who's to say?
Yeah, who's to say? Honestly.
But maybe on the other end, they were like, if they do show up, it'll be like a media frenzy. Like, do we want all that?
That's the best kept secret. There was clearly a fight between the Jenners and the Kardashian children.
Yeah.
And we don't know about this war. It's the secret war.
I think there was a lot of that. Like when Chris and Caitlyn were married, there there was kind of a lot of back and forth. Like they were kind of involved in like the first couple seasons of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Yeah. Like the Jenner kids were there.
They were more famous than Kim.
Yeah, like they were a bigger deal. And then they kind of weren't on the show anymore. And then like we just kind of didn't really hear about it. And then when the transition happened, I kind of think that there was even more matches lit in the family. And I think the Jenner side just kind of crumbled because
we're just done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't Caitlyn Jenner have children with, is it 3 people or just 2?
I think 3.
I think 3.
His original wife and then
and then it's like the Brody and
Jenners. He's like 12 kids, right?
Yeah, he's like 1 million kids.
She has 1 million kids.
She has 1 million kids. Shit.
Wow, look at you.
Wow, I'm ignorant.
Look at you.
Shit.
Well, no, technically he had 1 million kids.
That's where I messed up, was where I'm referring to the past.
Also, nobody gets it more than she does.
Yeah.
Nobody's more like, you made a mistake, baby. Yeah. You know, like, yeah.
She's like, her kids call her dad. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I don't know where the rift is there. We haven't really gotten a whole lot of goss on the Jenner situation. I honestly, it kind of seems like even like Kendall and Kylie aren't that tight with Caitlyn.
No. They like don't. Nobody seems to talk to.
No, I think Caitlyn honestly is just kind of in her own world, and like, which I understand, especially at first, but now it just kind of seems like you're a shitty parent who just like isn't really around.
I mean, if
kids.
you want to break it down, there's already like, besides, I think it was kind of frustrating for all the other kids besides the Kardashians, where it was like when Bruce married Kris, I think he was a pretty bad dad.
No, I think he was.
And has
already
always
really
been a pretty bad dad.
Yeah.
I don't think this has anything to do with the transition.
No,
it's just like, hey, dad's doing this now.
Yeah. It was just kind of everything just seemed bad. So I don't know. So Kendall and Kylie were not in attendance. And then Brody Jenner's longtime friend Spencer Pratt also was not in attendance, but it wasn't because of any drama or anything. They just had another family wedding.
Spence shows up, okay? Yeah. Spencer's the guy who shows up.
Heidi's sister was getting married. They had to be there. That's immediate family.
The Montag wedding.
Yeah.
we're going to miss the Montags?
We can't.
Heidi's sister's getting married.
Heidi's sister's getting married.
What, are we going to miss it? That's a tough one.
Yeah. Next, we have a little bit of a relationship confirmation.
Ooh.
Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson have officially gone a fish.
A fish?
A fish. They were seen vacationing Bahamas together, and then they also just did a red carpet together. So
Klay Thompson, one of the Splash Brothers.
I was gonna say, Klay Thompson is a basketball
player. He's a very big deal.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a very big deal. He's one of the greatest players ever. He's arguably the second, third, or fourth best 3-point shooter of all time.
And does he seem like a good guy?
From everything I've seen, he's kind of quieter. He comes from a good family. One of his brothers played Major League Baseball.
Okay.
Which was really fun. And his dad was, I believe, an NBA player as well.
Okay.
In fact, I know his dad was an NBA player. I was just confusing. Was he a baseball player or an NBA player?
So do we think that he's good enough for Meg?
Yeah, he's Klay Thompson. Okay. Klay Thompson's a very big deal. The only reason why Klay Thompson isn't an even bigger deal is because when he was a really big deal, he was with Steph Curry, the greatest 3-point shooter of all time.
Okay.
So even though he might be the second best, he was also the second best on his own team. He didn't get the love. It was sort of the Ryan Lochte, second best swimmer of all time. Swam the exact same time as Michael Phelps, a human fish.
Yeah.
Tough break.
Tough go.
Yeah.
Speaking of some athletes, Olivia Culpo and Christian McCaffrey just welcomed their first baby girl, Colette.
Kudos. Why is kudos funny to say there? Mazel. Oh my God, good things.
It's people like that who honestly, they need to procreate.
Thank God they're procreating.
Like honestly, just for humanity.
No, like
make a couple greats.
Don't pay taxes, make children.
Yeah.
Like that's literally, we should be incentivizing. That's what China does. They're like, you're elite. Life's going to be good for you. Make more of you.
More.
Yeah. Put them out the stud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A leaked 911 audio revealed that one of Beyonce's backup dancers' car got broken into and some of Beyonce's unreleased music kind of got stolen.
That's going to be the most awkward dance rehearsal ever.
I know. And like, just because it's like everything Beyonce does is so locked down. Like she basically has a secret service working for her. And so it's kind of crazy that it's like, shit. Like,
why would they even give her the album? Give her the beats.
I know.
You don't need the lyrics.
I know. And so we've seen no leaks thus far on the internet, but honestly, I bet that the person, whoever stole it, they can get a pretty high ransom from that.
I'll find them. Yeah. I mean, I might hold them out for ransom right now, just being like, maybe it was me.
Maybe it was me.
Bitcoin.
Yeah. Oh my God. Honestly, though, I'd be scared to mess with the Knowles Carter household.
Why? It's not like they're friends with Diddy.
Sound like they're like the most powerful people in the world.
Yeah, no. What are you talking about? They don't have a house in Martha's Vineyard next to Obama.
Pete Davidson is going to be a dad. Him and his model girlfriend, Elsie Hewitt, are expecting a baby.
Papa Pete?
Papa Pete. Honestly, shocked he hasn't had a kid yet.
I'm sure he does. Well, you know what? Every relationship he's in is with a famous person. We would know.
Yeah, we would know. So he only dates elite women.
He doesn't just like hook up with people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like Hollywood's boyfriend, where it's like, no, he dates people.
Yeah.
Like it's, yeah. So I don't know. But it's, I've kind of expected like Pete to have a baby by now, but.
Yeah. Have a few.
Yeah. He's weirdly like, in another way, like Drake, where it's like he kind of has like the elite, like, no, the girls want to have his baby, you know?
But Drake had a secret kid.
He did have a secret kid, but only one, you know?
That we know of.
That's true. That's true. But then we had the whole hot sauce gate where he was putting hot sauce in his used condoms.
But I don't know if, I think that the difference between them is, I think a lot of women are trying to like trap Drake. I don't think a lot of women are like, I'm going to trap Pete Davidson.
Maybe,
but I feel like that's what, like Drake has to really look out for that. I feel like Pete Davidson, most people are like, he kind of always seems like he's sick.
Yeah.
You know, like,
yeah.
Doesn't seem like as sure of a bet as like, I'm going to get Drake's money.
But he's still like, oh, it's Pete Davidson, you know, so. Love Island USA finally wrapped up with the winners being Amaya and Brian, which everyone kind of expected. They were very loved in the end.
Yes.
So kudos to those two as well.
It's the least juicy ending though.
Yeah.
Like ending couple, which it's what it should be. They won. But now I'm like, there's not gonna be any drama. They were the least drama filled couple.
Yes, by far.
Are Nick and Alondra still together?
Here, we'll get into them in a second.
Okay.
Let me just be like, so that, and that's your skinny dip for the week. I guess now we can just move into Love Island.
Okay, perfect.
Since we watched the ending to that, even though now it's been enough days where I'm like, it's kind of old news because now they're all out of the house or the villa.
Yeah. It's kind of a go. Like the second you're out, it's almost like your management, you want them to be like, I have an interview. You have 48 straight interviews.
Yes. I think they basically flew them all to LA and they basically were like, you guys just have press. Yeah.
Go. People have questions.
Yeah. Cause like Amaya and Huda already went on Call Her Daddy.
I can't wait to see the difference in view count.
I know.
Because Huda is who you want to see.
Yeah. I think hers is juicier. Yeah. That's the interesting part where it's like, so obviously Amaya won.
Yeah.
And it's like in terms of star power, obviously they're both gonna be stars moving forward.
Yeah.
Everyone on Love Island is a star moving forward.
But a positive star is less
enticing
as like a
controversial.
Let's watch this controversial one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like I think Huda's gonna have kind of more longer and bigger interviews and stuff like that. But yeah, so Amaya and Brian won. Mm-hmm. I wasn't shocked just because who was voting really for anyone else at this point? I
would have bet on Nick and Alondra.
Really?
They had the momentum going in the end of fans.
Did. Yeah, no, they definitely had the support.
And because that's what it all is. It's the support.
Yeah.
I bet you it was a really close vote.
I know, I wonder. Because Huda and Chris came in third and Iris and Pepe were in fourth.
But Huda and Chris, I think that was just name recognition.
I think so too. I think people were voting for Huda.
Yeah. Nobody's voting for Chris.
Yeah.
Even though Chris, we'll
talk about their last date in a sec. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's actually interesting. So at first I kind of was like with Iris and Pepe, like, because when we were talking about Nick and Alondra, we kind of were like, clearly they're like an alliance, even though I do think that they were like attracted to each other. Like, I don't think they weren't not attracted to each other, but
it was an arranged marriage.
But they both had other connections that they were much more interested in, and they had the chance to like be together, and then they both were like, but our other connections, and so they chose other people over. So that's why I felt like it was more of an alliance. Yeah. They definitely are attracted to it, but I just was like, that's not what they were originally planning for.
No.
So that's why I was like, I like the idea of them, but so I kind of put them in that box, and like I didn't even really think about Iris and Pepe that much because I was like, they also kind of did the same thing, but they get even less screen time. Yeah. But now I'm kind of like, actually, I think Iris and Pepe might weirdly last.
No, I can see them working. They seemed like they were working.
Yeah. So Iris actually got TMZ'd the other day. She went to TJ's like apartment, who she was in a connection with before she got with Pepe. He was sent home, and that was kind of an emotional thing. On one of those like masks, they got rid of like 5 people at the time.
So she went to his apartment?
So she went to his apartment.
So they're not going to
And TMZ got it, but they talked outside. Which is the interesting part.
I like that. Well, because they were like, hey, we're not hooking up.
Yeah, I think that they were like that. Maybe they did go inside, but from all the photos, it was like they were just standing outside talking. And so I was like, okay.
That makes sense because otherwise if I was Pepe, I'd be like, the fuck are you going to his apartment for?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, it's like, TJ, why are you inviting her to your apartment?
Yeah. You called, you came.
I guess though, they're probably like, I don't want to be in public having dinner.
Yeah, because then it looks like a date.
Yeah.
It's weird. Yeah. And so she then said like basically that they were having like a closure talk.
Yeah.
Which I was like, yeah, that's fair. Because it does suck for the people who get sent home when
they're whipped away.
When they were literally in connections. That happened so many times this season where
Kinda
people
fucked.
who were in connections got pulled away. And it was like, that's not the point of the show. It's supposed to be the couples. And so it kind of sucked for them where it was like they really liked each other. He got pulled away. And then in order for her to stay in the house, she had to couple up with someone else. Yeah. And then
survival.
That connection happened. But it was like they were kind of forced to break up in a weird way.
Sweetie, it's literally the movie Castaway. Tom Hanks is married or engaged, I forget. He crashes on an island. Basically, they think he's dead. And when he comes back, I forget who his wife is. It's not Meg Ryan, but it's somebody like that.
It's one of those.
One of those has been married for like 3 years because he was gone for 5.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's the same thing where it's like, well, it's unfair to TJ. It's unfair to Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
But it's the way life goes.
Unfortunately.
And it's what the NBC producers decided.
Yeah.
There's a lot in South Park where Cartman's he comes up with this insane sport and he's the commissioner and Kyle's like bitching to him about it. He goes, look, Kyle, I don't come with the rules. Okay. I just think them up in my head and I write them down.
Yeah.
And it's like, it feels like that where Peacock's like, I don't know what to tell you. It's like, well, you actually do have some explaining to do.
Yeah.
You did this.
Yes.
They could have been the president. You ruined that.
But, so Iris and TJ Iris and Pepe look like they're still kind of hanging out, doing their thing. I think still kind of dating, figuring that out. But yeah, so she did have a closure talk, it sounded like, with poor TJ. I feel bad for him.
Yeah.
And then Nick and Alondria, they've been doing press together. Still kind of seems like they're hanging out, or are they all just staying together? But I don't know. They still are like doing everything as a pair.
I think that they're really good friends. And I think that there's going to be a TMZ thing in a week or a month or 6 months where it's going to be like Nick and Alondria separate, but remain good friends. And it's going to be a BJ Novak Mindy Kaling thing where it's like, I don't think that they were ever, I just don't think that there's any like real fire between them. I think that there's just really good friendship.
Yeah. I don't know. I just can't tell. It's going to be interesting. Weirdly, I see for Alondria, I think she's going to get a lot of work, not just brand deals, but because she has such a gorgeous like model look.
She's a look.
I think that she's actually going to get like pulled to do like modeling,
edges,
which is really fun. And so, because I think she's like tall too. So I'm like, I'm actually like rooting for her. I'm like, go pro. I'm like, screw being an influencer. Like, get on the runway, girl.
Pro?
Yeah. Like,
I feel like it's more fun being an influencer.
I know it might be.
Yeah. It's a lot less toxic behind the scenes.
But we were talking about the like Family Day episode. So we were talking a lot about how Alondria just wasn't very affectionate, like outside of challenges and stuff like that. And like, she was a little bit more reserved and like all that stuff, which is like kind of why part of the reason I think Taylor went towards Clark was because he was like, he probably didn't feel as like validated like in a relationship with Alondria.
I don't think he felt safe too in the game.
Yeah.
He was like she doesn't like me.
Yeah.
So she's going to dump me. And that's got to be like a terrible feeling when you're on a game show where if you get dumped, you're screwed.
Yeah. And so, we've discussed that before. We're like, like she's kind of like more reserved, but it made a lot more sense when they did Family Day and her mom came and she kind of was asking about what her dad thought and her family thought. And it was okay. So that's what she's thinking. It was, she was probably afraid to like keep overdoing it, thinking about, cause she's from Alabama.
Yes.
She said. And so it was like, okay, I could see.
One of my favorite moments in the last week was Nick, right? It was last week. We didn't talk about something else.
Yeah.
Her talking about how she loves college football. She's from Alabama. And Nick being like, oh, are you a Bama fan? And she says she's an Auburn fan. And I could just tell Nick doesn't even really know that that's a rivalry and it's a really big rivalry. And I was like, he kind of kept on asking questions like, stop asking questions. You are about to get, you're going to look so dumb. Like, this is a whole world. Yeah. That if you don't know it, it's like trying to speak Spanish.
He did the thing where he kind of was like, I'm just going to change this. He's like, oh, you're so cute. Like,
he's so cute. That's so, she was like, I'm an Auburn fan. He goes, oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
And it's like,
yeah.
It's just, you don't know.
You don't know.
You don't know what you're talking about. But yeah.
But yeah, so it was like, it did make sense when her mom came and she was like,
Her first question.
Yeah, her first question was, what does everyone think?
What does dad think?
Yeah.
You could tell she was really excited, blah, blah, blah. Shit, my dad's going to see this.
Yes. And so that does make a lot more sense of the how she was acting compared to everyone else. So I'm like, okay, now I'm like, I feel like I got inside her head a little bit more on Family Day.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I wonder what's going to happen there. If they continue to date, I'll be a little shocked, like past the reunion.
I'll be shocked.
But who's to say?
But they're going to be friends. I bet they'll be really close.
They'll be really close.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I don't think Nick's going to try to go back to Sierra or anything. I think he kind of knows that was a train wreck.
I think Nick is going to be at the bungalow in Santa Monica. And I think he's going to hook up with random people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he was the one throughout the whole show where I was like, he's a flirt, like a professional flirt.
Real good at it.
He was really good at flirting with everyone who came in, especially before him and Sierra closed off. He was really good at sweet talking everyone.
The reason why Nick and Alondra were close to winning at the end was 100% because of Nick. Alondra is great. She said some funny stuff.
Yeah.
Was if you just watch the Alondra stuff, she was not super entertaining for TV. Nick is
she kind of had the duo thing with Shelly where it was those are the two besties. It felt where it's that's always a dynamic, you know, where it's well, they're besties. They're honestly, they were a couple.
They were a couple. I don't know. Nick was incredibly charming and charismatic on TV. And then with how everything worked out, that storyline, I was I think we'll win just because it's this is a great story.
Yeah. Okay, so let's move on to Chris and Huda.
Yeah.
Their final date was really interesting.
It was really tough. And I've never seen someone more relieved when Huda said, I think, should we just end it?
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah.
He was so doing the thing where he didn't want to be the bad guy and break up with her, which is so annoying when people do that, I will say, when they're they don't want to be the bad guy.
To be fair, on TV, I give everybody a pass.
No, that's true. You don't want to come off bad, of course.
I mean, just the fact that she says when she meets with the other gals that she ended it. It's okay, he's fucking... I'm not the asshole for dumping her right before the end.
Yes.
Because, yeah.
Yeah. So they had a candlelit dinner thing or whatever that was surrounded by the water.
Yeah.
And so he had to carry her in while wearing water shoes or whatever, which was funny. But so they have a date. It was kind of fine. They were talking topical stuff. And then
talking about the election.
Yeah. And then they kind of were hey, let's talk about our issues we've been having for the past week where it's clearly they were not.
He doesn't want the type of relationship I'm sorry to put this all on her, but it's he does not want the relationship that she provides. He's a very calming person.
Yeah.
Who doesn't there were a few instances where she kind of snapped at him or talked down to him.
Yeah.
And he was kind of what?
And I kind of noticed it was after they kind of were oh, we were intimate together, which I think which is interesting. I think it changed things for both of them in weird ways. I think it made her probably feel more vulnerable.
Yeah.
In a weird way. So she probably was be mine, validate me. And then he probably felt weird because he was why aren't we doing PDA? But if you want me to cuddle you and all this, I think there something got lost in translation there that made them feel react completely oppositely.
Yes.
I don't know what it if it was them being intimate or whatever, but
I think there was a bit of, okay, so beforehand, he was wooing her. And she was and I haven't even had sex with him. And then after they had sex, it kind of it immediately jumped to, okay, so have they been married for 14 years?
Yeah.
What is this
Yes, just something changed in the dynamic.
I need you to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe she felt he wasn't going to be interested in her anymore. So that's where she kind of
started. But she's projecting that.
Yeah, no, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was just, it was just interesting. But then he kind of was doing the thing where he was starting to be really passive about everything. Where I understood the conversation where she kept talking over him. I was that I'd be really frustrated with. But for the rest of the conversation they had, he kind of was just I'm not as interested anymore, or I'm not and it was just so are you trying to have a conversation with her or not? He was being very passive. And then even going into that date, you could tell he was down to just be completely passive. And she was what's going on?
I think he was in a position. I'm his defense attorney right now.
No,
I think he was in a position.
And I like Chris. Yeah.
I think he was in a position where he was if I say anything that could be wrong, I don't know if it's wrong, it's going to become a fight, and I really don't want to get in a fight right now.
Yeah.
Because I'm not really invested in this. I don't care if this relationship continues.
Yes.
So he's like, I'm just going to take the bullets as they come. And ride this puppy out.
Yeah.
Until the show ends.
Yeah.
And that was not the move for her because she wanted to fight. She wanted some snapback.
Yeah.
And he's not a snapback person. He's just not.
Yeah. No, definitely.
You could tell he was really worried. So you mentioned that on Call Her Daddy, Huda was shocked that the whole world didn't know her entire backstory.
Yeah, she was like, oh, they didn't show it.
They didn't show it.
Because obviously they haven't had time to like watch it back yet. They just got out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm sure when you are like, you don't know what's going to be in the episodes. Chris was so worried when his mom and sister were visiting.
Yeah.
He was like really worried. And I think he was worried because he thought they were going to basically start screaming at Huda.
Yeah.
I think that there's a lot of stuff that they didn't show that made him think they're not going to be okay with that.
Yeah.
And they weren't. So I think that there's probably a few conversations, a few things that they had that they did.
Yeah, that weren't shown.
That
so
were such red flags for him and his family that he was just like, I can't.
Yeah.
And then in a way too, it's like my mom will be upset if I'm like putting up with this.
Yeah. I think it was a lot of that where he was like, I don't know. And we've been fighting clearly. And so I don't know.
The fishbowl aspect of this show is so interesting of like,
yes.
What's my family and friends? What are they thinking?
Yeah. What are they thinking? What are they seeing?
Are they judging me?
Yeah.
Because in the end, that's what you care about more than anything.
Yes.
Who gives a shit what the world thinks?
Yeah. But then the best part of their date was when a singer came out like mid dinner while they were like arguing, and they just kind of were like, okay, we have to watch them. That was so funny.
What did he play? He played like not like Dancing in the Moonlight. It was like, but it's a moon song.
Something like that.
It was
yeah.
a wonderful time for a moon dance. It was like one of those.
Something. But then they broke up, and then he like walked away, and Huda was like, "Are you gonna carry me back?" And he was like, "No."
I know that was the one thing where it's like, Chris, don't be petty. Don't be petty here.
You almost made it. Like it's like, don't be petty here, and he was petty there, and it was like, dude.
Although, okay, last defense thing to him. The way that she asked, "Are you going to carry me back?" really felt like it was a testing of the waters.
Yeah.
Like she said to him, like, "Are you going to carry? Well, are you going to carry me back?" Like, but like kind of like a, "Well, are you still going to like do shit for me?"
Well, no, because they already asked before. Like she was like, "Are we going to be like fine?" And he was kind of like, "I need like time." And then he's like, "And then we'll be friends." And she's like, "Okay." She was bawling the whole time.
Yeah.
He wasn't. And then she kind of was like, "So are you going to carry me back?" And he was like, "No."
He would goes, "No."
I was like, Chris.
I know.
Because too, and I even told you, I was like, that's not even a romantic thing. So it's like, if there was like a huge puddle and you were with like a group of my friends, I'd be like, can you carry me and all of my friends across the puddle?
I would carry, baby, your sister sprained her ankle.
Yeah.
Was it like 5 months ago? And we went to the Staples Center, Crypto.com Arena to see the Kings game. I carried her from the parking lot. She's an adult woman, by the way. This isn't like a, hey, your 4-year-old sister. She's an adult woman. And I carried her miles.
Yeah.
And it certainly wasn't because I'm dating your sister.
No.
It's because if people need help, I'll carry you.
I'll carry you.
Yeah, I'll carry you.
And so, yeah, she turned around, poured herself another glass of champagne and walked through. I was like,
I know.
That's going to be like a gift or something.
Her pouring the champagne of like, I'm going to need this.
Yeah.
Well, because they only have like one drink a day or something, right?
Yeah. Although I'm sure for the dates, it's like kind of different.
Yeah. So I'm sure she was like, let me get fucking loaded for this.
Yeah. But they did kind of like, they were mature about it when they got back to the villa. I think they knew like, well, this is about to wrap up in 2 seconds. Like when they kind of had to make like their last second declarations, they were very kind to each other.
Yes.
And so I think they both were just like, we're just going to be mature about this. But then, yeah, like it really was in the end, like, yeah, Amaya and Brian were going to win.
Yeah.
They were the most genuine people there.
Yeah.
They like, even like on family day, it was so clearly like their families were so excited to meet each other. Like, yeah, like they loved each other. Like it was like, okay, that's just sweet. I think they'll date for a long time if they don't like last.
I think so too. Is there ever been on a dating show a case where both sets of families, when they meet, you're like, they're going to fucking love this other person?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because usually it's like,
this person's more this, or this family is
where
this
it's awkward.
dynamic.
It's like, what, you guys were doing this in the pool. the fact that he literally defended her for Latino culture.
Yeah.
Like, welcome to the family, Brian.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Brian, get in here.
Yeah.
Like,
no,
he's
they
already their
immediately
son.
we're all family at this point.
That's the first thing that her mom, when she said, "What do you think of Brian?" They go, "Oh, with the way he defended you."
Yeah, they were like, we loved him for that, and like it was just like, yep. And then like,
welcome home.
Even his family, because it was like obviously she was being ganged up on for being so emotional and like overly everything. His dad was like, my favorite part about her is how emotional she is. And it was like, like
my wife, like your mother.
That's Hispanic culture. Like that is like what it is. Where it's like, oh my God. So
we're a lot.
I was like, I think that they are going to make it really far.
Yeah.
And they already were like, they split the money or whatever. Like obviously they were going to do that, but they were donating the money immediately. They were like going to donate it to charity.
Yeah.
But they're going to make more than $50,000 each walking out with brand deals.
That's how much they're,
Like their first brand deal will be, each of them are going to get like a $200,000 brand deal immediately.
To be like, I wear these shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, so they're going to be fine. Yeah, I'm honestly from a business standpoint, I was trying to research. I was like, does Amaya have a manager? I was trying to figure that out because the whole time she was in the house, all of these companies were making like Amaya posts. They were making like fake Amaya products and like makeup things were being like, it's the Amaya papaya this and that. And it's like, they weren't selling it, but it was like, they're all testing the water. It kind of looked like Call Her Daddy was trying to sell sensitive gangster merch, which I was like, you are not her management, bitch. You better not be selling the sweatsuits that you had on.
Well, maybe the episode is it's a pitch to them.
Maybe.
Join our network.
But I was like trying to look at like her bio the other day. It was, I was like, let me click the links. There was like no email button. There was nothing there. The link in her bio was like to a GoFundMe for like the wildfires. And I was
they said, give us your phone.
Yeah.
And she said, okay.
Yeah.
And just turned off. Yeah.
So I was like, I don't know if she has representation. Like, I was like, I just hope she gets a lawyer, gets something, because everyone's trying to make like merch off of her.
Well, that's what I love. Whenever you're on a reality show, it seems like most people now know what to do. And usually they give they're like, hey, this is my login to the family.
Yeah.
And the family, that's why it's like, if you look up, if you're like, oh, well, let me see this person's Instagram, they'll have 8,000 posts. And it's all just like, vote Tito.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, I want to see them post.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. So we'll see. And then the last thing I've seen is just Sierra. Because obviously they're all doing like press right now in these interviews. Nobody's interviewing Sierra.
Yeah.
Obviously she was doing like a Q&A on her Instagram. Like, anyone want to ask me questions? I was like, oh man.
I know.
Which honestly though, I was like, she should lay low. She shouldn't even really be on social media right now. She shouldn't really be doing interviews. I think that's
what a fucking like low.
I know.
Of like shit.
And that's the sucky part.
Especially when you're expecting this to be the high.
You're expecting it to be a high. It like, I just feel like it must be so scary she got pulled from the house and then to be like, get your phone back. Everyone hates you. Like, you don't get to do these things anymore. Like, then, like, it just must have been so jarring. And she's like, what do I do? Like,
what the fuck do I do here?
So strange.
Yeah.
So that's Love Island. Everyone's just kind of doing press and all that jazz right now.
And then you want to do a quick Big Brother?
Yeah, let's do Big Brother. So this is a show that we will be locked in for because we're locked in for Big Brother every year.
Yeah.
So if you're a Big Brother watcher or not, sorry, bear with us.
I think let's just do kind of general thoughts. Is there anything you want to sum up or?
Yeah. So let's just dive in. So it's the first week of Big Brother. So far what's happened is they are keeping what they had last year for the AI arena, which is the best twist where they have to put up 3 nominees instead of 2. You can't backdoor anyone anymore. It completely changes the game in the best way.
Yes.
So it's going to be it's the BB Blockbuster this year, but they're keeping that thing.
As a fan of game shows structure and like how it works, that's the greatest thing they could add. Second only to the greatest thing they could add is get rid of the vote count thing. Let people vote secretly.
Oh yeah.
Or have them vote publicly. One or the other, because it just, the whole like you were evicted, it was 15-2.
But sometimes it does cause a witch hunt a little bit of the like, who were these extra 2, you know?
But like, okay, so you've watched the show for
years.
Like decades.
Yeah.
I've only watched the past 5 seasons. I've yet to see it really, the vote count actually, I think that was a thing. It was a thing that happened in the past, but the way that they play now,
it's different.
The mystery vote thing, it reduces drama.
Yeah.
And it makes it so that everybody votes together.
Yeah.
Which reduces drama.
That's what I don't like, because I don't like the everyone voting together thing.
You want it to be close.
Yeah. So, and that's also what the BB Blockbuster AI Arena does, is it kind of, because no one can really strategize exactly who's going to be on the block.
Yeah.
And so it just changes everything. So
you have better competitors at the end.
Yes, because that's what I hate is I'm always like, in the beginning, they get rid of so many like potentially great players because they're like, well, we have to backdoor the strong guys. And it's like, damn it. Okay.
The worst thing you can do is look strong.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so they're keeping that, which is an amazing fixture to the show. I'm glad that we're evolving. Next, they brought back Rachel Riley, Big Brother legend. She was one of my favorite players ever. I think the first season I ever watched was her first season, Big Brother 12. And so I was super excited to bring her back because she's great TV.
Yeah.
So that's exciting. So then they had a 17th house guest. So that's the whole thing. Yeah. So the HOH is Vince. And then he put up, it's so early in the game. I'm like still learning everyone's names.
He put up Miss Plastic Surgery. It was the shower girl.
Yeah. So it's Amy, Ashley, and Zay. Those are the three that went up.
And Zay, who is a closeted Mormon who talked with his face. We're going to be that Big Brother show. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about what's happening.
He's Mormon.
He's frosted tips. It's 2028.
What's
what are we
the
doing?
deal?
Yeah.
But so Ashley was really interesting. So she ended up winning veto. She pulled herself down. She was kind of the main target this week.
Yeah, because she took long showers.
I was going to say the shower heard around the world.
She did take excessively long showers.
That was a crazy long shower in the HOH room. It was an hour and a half shower before he was able to take a shower. So he had to wait up for her to finish her shower. And then during was it the veto meeting? She was still in the shower for that.
Yeah. Although that one, I'm guessing production did.
You think so? I don't know.
I'm guessing production was like, let's wait till she gets in the shower.
And then we'll call the meeting. But so that was super interesting. But yeah, the shower thing was just like honestly, what I got from it was I think that Ashley has a really good dad and she was like a spoiled kid or something like that.
No shit growing up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, good for her. But it was really funny every time she was trying to talk to the HOH, she just kept interrupting other people talking to the HOH, being like, she was like, well, I want to talk, but I want to go to bed. And it was like,
but I want to go to bed.
Yeah.
Like I got to get my 7 hours. It's like, you shouldn't have been on Big Brother.
You shouldn't have been on Big Brother.
They sleep like 2 hours a night.
Yeah. And so it was like kind of from the jump, she became a little entitled. And that's the thing is week one, you don't really have reasons to put people up. So something that simple, like the shower and like kind of being not the best socially aware. Yeah. It gets you on the block week one.
Yeah. So, and then after she was put up, she made it even worse.
Yes.
She went to talk to the head of house, went to talk to Vince, and basically said like, I can't believe you do this. I'm really mad at you. Next week, I'm gonna gun for you.
Yeah,
just like okay. So you're now his target,
and she's still on the block. I was like, you got to play it cool, girl.
Dude, he's now gonna. If you lose, he's gonna try to get everybody to vote for you.
Yeah. So she won. She won the veto.
Yeah.
Which honestly, as much as I was like, she was the target, I am like, okay, that's gonna make for better TV.
Yeah.
Just because it's like, okay, now there's already a divide in the house.
Yes.
So
can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
If I was on Big Brother, I won HOH first week. Do you think it would go down badly if I was like, I'm literally going to draw names out of a hat for who's the first people going up?
I think people would think you're spineless or something like that.
But what does that even mean? I would basically say like, I don't know anybody well enough to put anyone up. I don't want any of you to be mad at me. Yeah. So I'm going to leave it up to fate. Yeah. Okay. I'm not starting shit.
I think it would be controversial, I think, because people would be like, what's the reason?
Every year, the first HOH goes home like week 3 because they piss off 3 people or 2 people. So what? And ultimately 4 people if somebody else gets put up, which he did.
So that's why people don't want to win first week. But
if you leave it to fate.
But I don't think people would respect that. So I think that would put a target.
When I go on Big Brother, that's what I'm going to do.
If you go on Big Brother before me, I'm pissed.
I probably will. I'm good for TV, you know? It's like, who's the guy who calls people ethnic children?
I was just going to say, you'll say things like ethnic children. And you'll forget that I'm not the audience.
And I'll own it. If I get kicked off, I'll be like, when was I? They're ethnic. What do we? I like ethnic food.
Yeah.
I guess.
It's positive.
It's neither. It's just a descriptor.
But then, okay, so the replacement nominee was Kelly, who was like Vince's like BFF. She was, which I kind of liked that move just because she was like, put me up, like let's start some shit. But it also was kind of a letdown because there was all the drama in the house between Jimmy and Keanu.
Yeah.
Jimmy kind of thinks he's HOH right now.
Jimmy thinks he's in another planet.
Yeah.
Jimmy is a Big Brother fan.
Yeah.
And he's trying to emulate previous masterminds.
Yes.
Previous masterminds have revealed their plan or become masterminds week 8.
Yeah. Like you have to kind of wait. You just kind of like give it a sec. You need to form the relationships first.
You don't even know anyone yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was kind of a whole thing. So yeah, Jimmy and Keanu just kind of started. He decided he was going to make a big speech after the veto meeting.
Well,
and he was like, I'm going to call out Keanu. And it's like, what?
Well, first off, so that's no matter what happened, there's the shower gate, all this stuff. That was the week. Was Jimmy. Yeah. He owned this week of just plot lines of like, ultimately it's like, okay, this trumps fucking everything.
Yeah.
He's like, I want to start an alliance, starts an alliance, immediately starts telling secrets of the alliance to other people to try to get their favor.
Yeah.
They then talk to the alliance. It ends up being crazy. The scene though, where I was like, Keanu, you got to know better than that, was the scene where Keanu knows Jimmy's a fucking snake. And Keanu...
I loved it.
I loved it too, except there's a rule. Keanu got really close to Jimmy.
Yeah.
Like
he put his arm around him.
Like he's trying to intimidate him. Keanu's a much bigger guy than I am.
Yeah.
But I know I'm not allowed to. You can't physically... Keanu could snap Jimmy in half.
Yeah.
So Keanu's not allowed to suggest that he might.
Yeah.
Ever. There's a difference. There's a difference between you going up to me and be like, I'll fucking kill you. And me going up to you and saying, I'll fucking kill you. Yeah. I could do it. You can't. There's a size difference. There's just a size and strength difference. And this guy's literally a bodybuilder. And he was kind of trying to be like, watch your back.
Like, yeah, but I kind of loved it though because
I loved it too. It was great drama
because it just was like.
But I'm rooting for Keanu. I was like, what are you doing, dude?
You know, if someone's going around talking about me, I was like, oh yes,
absolutely beautiful.
They played the Godfather music behind it. It was perfect.
It was perfect. I'm just saying, as a Keanu fan,
yeah,
dude, you have to know this rule by now. There's different rules. It's the Chris rule.
Yeah,
Chris in Love Island, he knew he can't snap at people.
Yeah.
It's very scary if he does.
So you're saying you're like 5 foot girls are the loudest people you know.
What? Name a quiet one. Name a fucking quiet 5 foot girl. Who's your... Should we go over the most annoying players so far or no?
Who do you think is the most annoying?
Well, Hat Girl.
Ava.
I mean, get her the fuck off my screen.
Her immediately being like, Keanu was like, I'll work with you. And then she was like, okay, turns around. And she was the one who started the Jimmy Keanu bridge.
She's acting like she's better than Keanu.
Yeah. I didn't like that either. She was like, Keanu's always there. Like he was like, what? Because he walked into a couple of rooms you were in.
I'd love to be proven wrong. I'm going to say this right now. Ava's worse than every person. Like she's the problem with society right now. There's people thinking that they can just go around having fake jobs like aura reader, wearing hats that are crazy and making that their personality. You know, she doesn't have a personality.
There's always a quirky hat girl every season, I feel like.
And they need it because they need to get my blood boiling. Where I'm like, oh, so that's what she is a person. It's similar to the guy, and the guy's better, but the guy who's like, I'm weird, I raise praying mantises. It's like, but he has other things. Yeah. Her whole personality is that she's different.
I know. And so tonight's actually eviction, so that's going to be the tough part, is if I'm going to like re-record a reaction to that in the end or not.
We'll start next week, maybe doing a little bit earlier.
Yeah. We've been kind of toying with, actually we'll talk about this in the end. But yeah, so it was just an interesting dynamic. I didn't really like that Vince went with putting up, what's her name?
Coward move.
I thought it was a coward move because literally I was like, you have the Jimmy Keanu thing going on. You have reasons to put people up now.
And also dumb move by him because she said, put me up. Yeah. Trying to be like, I always forget his name, but the guy last year who was awesome. Yeah. Who would put himself up and win these challenges. I don't think she's going to just win challenges. Yeah. I don't think it's like that guy where I was like, honestly, he'll probably win. We'll see, but what a bold move by her. And then she kept on insisting, put me up, put me up. But like,
and it was like, nobody's like on to you that you guys are final two. Like that's not. So I don't know. Yeah. Who's your Who's your like current favorite?
Favorite player so far? Do you have a favorite?
It's tough because it's like weirdly I'm liking the people I didn't think I was gonna like at first glance. Yeah, because I didn't think I was gonna like the ex-baseball player guy. Yeah, so Zach, I didn't think I was gonna like him at first glance, but now I'm like, oh, I actually do like him.
Yeah.
And then Vince, I didn't think I was gonna like either, but I am liking him except for the fact that he kind of pussied out on.
I don't even think he pussied out. I think he was just dumb.
Yeah.
I think he was, and I think honestly, I think it's on Kelly.
Yeah.
I think Kelly kept on saying, put me up. And eventually he was like, well, I guess.
I think it was just safe.
It's the safe middle ground. I'm not going to piss her off. She asked me to do it.
Yeah. And I guess right now I'm like, I am rooting for Keanu because I don't like Jimmy.
Same.
And I thought I was going to like Jimmy.
Yeah.
That happens every year where I'm like, I'm going to like this person.
I knew I wasn't going to like him.
I thought I was going to like him.
He's, what's his name? The guy who 2 seasons ago, he kicked out a girl, Riley. Week 2.
Oh.
He was like, I'm the head of the house.
Yeah.
And
I don't remember his name.
Following week, he was gone.
Yeah.
They're both like, even to camera, are like, I'm the mastermind of the house.
Yeah.
And it's like, you're being.
If you're calling yourself the mastermind, you're probably not the mastermind.
The mastermind's quiet.
Yeah.
The mastermind is saying little things like, well, maybe we can ask Keanu.
Yeah.
Starting something.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm like, I like Keanu, and that I'm not liking Amy. She's the one on the block right now because I don't like when she
Mom Squad.
Yeah. When they were going to put up Ashley and she was like, well, if she goes, I would just want to leave. And it's like, dude, you've been here for like 3 hours.
You don't even know her.
You don't know this girl. Why do you want to go home?
You do not know this woman.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought I would like Ashley.
I thought I would too.
And even after the shower, I was defending her. I was like, this is really, this is why you want to get somebody out. But then.
I kind of was like, that would have gotten under my skin a little bit though.
Would have gotten under my skin, but and again, I wasn't in there. So even though it was, they're describing it as a long shower, to me, it was a 45-second shower.
Yeah.
Because that's what it was on TV. I'm rooting for the baseball player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, and I also like the older guy who's the
older black guy?
Sports podcaster.
Yeah. He's really funny. He's really funny.
I liked him like he was like chilling with all the ladies for a minute, like when they were all, and I was like, I want him to be adopted by like a gaggle of young girls, and I want him to be part of that.
He won't be. He has a chip on his shoulder when all the young guys were working out, and he basically could not stop. They didn't address it enough. He would not stop talking about how if he was 20 years younger, he would be making them all look small, but like almost like really like being like, I would be.
Yeah.
Where it was like, okay, but you're not. And
I love that he calls his wife his chocolate drop.
His chocolate drop. No, he's awesome. I love him.
I love him. So it's so tough because I'm like, I know, I always feel a little bit like, just get the older people out of the house. Like but at the same time, I'm like, you gotta have one. And he's great so far.
He's not a sports podcaster. He's a sports podcaster who mainly focuses on the South Carolina women's basketball team. Go Cox. I love that.
Yeah.
By the way, they're the best team in the country. Yeah. They didn't win last year, but they're the powerhouse team in women's college basketball. I fucking love that.
Yeah. Who do you think's going to go home?
I think Zay's going to go home. And
maybe.
I'll tell you why. For some reason, for the first time since watching this, all of the big athletic looking guys, tell me if I'm wrong, they've all said the same thing, which is they want to win the competition so people know that they're a threat. That's the opposite of what people typically do.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't matter if you're like last year, the guy who came in third was the one he was a D1 wide receiver.
Oh, yeah.
At Penn State. Legit. He was a legit athlete. He won 0 challenges. Yeah, he couldn't win a challenge. He said it was the yips. Like he just couldn't win it. But no matter what, everybody kept on describing him as a threat. Because look at him. He
looks like an athlete. Yeah.
Zay,
he is an athlete. We're aware of that.
He's literally an athlete.
Yeah.
Zay looks like a bodybuilder. Why are you worried about people thinking you're a threat? They're going to, and they're going to send you home because you look like one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. So it'll be interesting. So we're going to, by the time this comes out, we're missing eviction. So
Zay will be gone.
I think, but Ashley might be gone. Or not Ashley. Did I say I didn't like Ashley earlier? Or like, Amy. Is that what it said?
Amy, Zay, and Kelly.
Yeah.
So.
But Amy was the one where I was like, I don't like her as much as, like, I thought I was going to like her and I don't. because of how she was acting with Ashley, that whole thing.
I think though too.
The two A names were thrown.
Think about this too. People are talking just from a strategic standpoint, or just from a how people work standpoint. There's 3 people up. The guy's the different one. He's a guy.
Yeah.
They're all saying like, okay, if we were voting today on the all 3, they would vote the guy.
Yeah, I guess
because
so.
the other 2 might split the opposition vote.
Yeah.
So,
but if he brings himself down, I think Amy's gonna go home.
If he brings himself down, I think Amy goes home.
Yeah.
If not, he goes home.
Yeah.
I think he has to bring himself down.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Which is funny too. He also volunteered. He also was like, I mean, you could put me up if you want.
Oh, that always happens. But yeah, so we currently are toying with the idea of a new schedule. So we'll keep you guys posted on that.
We might start doing Wednesdays.
Yeah, we might start doing Wednesdays.
As we approach football season too.
Yeah, because we're just running into, we were like, okay, it's Fridays. Like it's kind of hard.
Yeah.
Because we'll shoot on like Wednesdays or Thursdays and then stuff will happen as we're recording. And now that also we're going to do like Big Brother and like other stuff like that. Like just the schedule with watching these things. Like right now I'm like, shit, we're going to miss eviction.
Yeah.
Like while I'm editing, this eviction's going to happen.
Yes.
So I don't know. So we'll keep you guys posted on like socials and stuff like that. But I think we might be moving stuff around. And I think we'll probably be making some changes moving forward. But again, we'll keep you guys posted
We'll keep you posted on
just
stuff.
like the format. Like obviously the podcast is still staying here, but just we might do things a little bit differently. And we're keeping all the same segments, but just we might release things differently. Like we almost like might do things in like a mini podcast way.
Yeah, we might do segments.
Like we might, and then string them all together, maybe for like the audio
That
or
could
something
be
like
fun.
that. But I don't.
Yeah.
We're gonna figure it out. But we'll keep you guys in the loop. Don't worry.
Keep you in the loop.
But I think that's it for the podcast.
Okay. Towel off.
Towel off.
Love you guys.
Love you guys.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.